Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth in sincerity. Shalom up to the hopeful elect and the 1/3. Salakia. Yeah, man. So today's lesson pretty much about the elect. Alright, the elect men being the prize, man. Now as we come into the last days, or you see the time we're in, COVID-19, alright, plagues upon the earth, wars, rumors of wars, pestilences, earthquakes, all these things. We're looking at the signs, we're measuring the times diligently, man. We don't have time to be getting shaken up over bullshit, whether it be your woman, family, and all these things, man. Alright? If you have this truth and you're in the spirit, man, just understand that the Most High is dealing with you, man. Just continue in the spirit. Keep going. Alright? Pray that the Most High deliver you out of this upcoming judgment, man. Because it's going to be hell out here. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're coming to a point where we're not doing no back and forth with nobody. Alright? We're not doing no back and forth with no woman. Alright? Maybe your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, auntie, uncle, whoever you have contention with, east side, the devil. There's no back and forth, man. You know what I mean? It's just, you don't want to get it, have a good day. Or you don't want to be on my program, have a good day. You know what I mean? We don't have much to say anymore, man, because the word's been spoken. Actually, the less we say, the more valuable we become, man. People gonna want to hear what's coming, what's the next thing, what's going on. You know what I mean? But hey, man, you need to understand that you are going to be the prize, and the only way you're going to be saved is like, you other people, is through an elect man. All right. So you women, okay, we're not here to be an arguments with you, man. It's either you with it or you not, or it's either you on my program or you not, because we don't care. If you go, you go. We get you back in the kingdom, man. That's our mentality. All right. I don't give a fuck. It's better to not have right now, to be honest. You focus on the Most High. You know what I mean? Bitches trying to give you ultimatums and shit. Okay, bitch. Adios. I choose the Most High any day. At the end of the day, I'm choosing the Most High. The Most High might bless you a little piece. But hey, man. After a while, these women are demons, bro. They might not want to submit to you or be under your program, or they don't like how you operate. So fuck it, man. Look at it as a blessing. Don't look at it as a curse. If the Most High removes people from your life, that's a blessing, man. You don't get hemmed up on it. And really, you have the wisdom to discern that there was a blessing as well. You're not forcing people to be in your life, man. You're not need. You know what I'm saying? You're not needed. What's needed is Yahweh Yahushai, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's what's needed, especially in the times to come. All right, upcoming judgment. Perilous times. You think we have time to be going back and forth when all hell's breaking loose? People getting their heads chopped off, people getting their wigs split. You know what I mean? Military troops on the streets. Martial law, all these things. People invading each other's houses for food. Okay. Do you think we really have time to be arguing with a loud, clamorous woman, an Israelite woman? That's a demon right now. That's not in their right mind. Fuck no. We don't have time for that shit. Okay. You get with it, you get lost. We pray that the Most High is with us. We pray that, whoever was good unto us might get a covering. That's all up to the Most High. But hey, some family members might get covered. Your woman's family might get covered. You never know. But, it's all up into the favor of the Most High. Right? But really, you're the one that's laboring for these other people to get salvation, man. For them to be like, oh, and really it's not about you. It's about the glorification of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, but you were the usher, you were the minister, you were ushering the kingdom when you were on the highways and byways, putting in that work. All right, that's why you were the prize, because you weren't a bandwagon. You were just you hopped in and you did it. You put in the work. You did the time, man. You made proof of your ministry. And that's why you're going to be rewarded. All right, that's why you're gonna be reverenced. And we're not doing this for fame, but it comes with the territory. You know what I mean? We want righteous. If anything, we want righteous fame. Okay, we want to be known for doing the right thing. These are the men that did the right thing when everybody was doing the wrong thing. And then in the kingdom, you'll be revered for that. You'll be reverenced for that. You have clout, so to speak, right? That's something to die for, if you might have to die on this side. You know what I mean? An everlasting kingdom, with anything you desire, right? And like we have intuition, so we see these things. You carnal beast. All right, you people, you guys can't see the ways the men of the Lord see, man. We see a future. We look ahead. You know what I mean? And on this side, we live day by day, man. We don't invest all our mind into the society. We don't, because you people are bugging out now. You see how COVID-19's doing people dirty, ruining plans, ruining marriages. Marriages are supposed to be taking place. All these things get canceled, right? Because why? They were vain. All right, they thought this was it. They thought the life would continue forever. They thought the Babylon system, Esau's kingdom would continue the way it is, and in holy matrimony, and everybody can continue reveling in wickedness. Everybody can indulge in their favorite drug, or overdo their drug, whatever the fuck, overdo anything, man. Really, that's outside of the temple, But we, the men that were faithful unto the Most High, unto death, man, we're the ones that's gonna be rewarded. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. All right, so there's no really, the main point is there's no we ain't got time for no back and forth, man. Real shit is going on. We're not if you're not when things get back to normal spirit, man, then the Most High is gonna put you to death. All right, there is no going back to normal after this. All right, whether this might be a fucking a test or whatever, the whole spirit of the earth changed. There's no going back. Social distancing, all that shit, that's part of people's mentality now. People are moving colder. The love of many shall wax worse. That's in the scriptures, man. Okay, so it's only gonna get worse from here, you idiots. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, and let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. Right? Because these women are going to see some of the men of the Lord. All right? They're going to see the glow that the men of the Lord have, and they're going to want to be, saved by that. These women are not stupid. Okay? They have instinctual attributes to them, but that's on a carnal level. You know what I mean? But they're going to see, oh, why are you not suffering like other people? Or they're going to see in your countenance, and then they're going to want to be a part of whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Whether or not brothers accept the men or not, hey, it is what it is, right? But the scriptures will be fulfilled, because why? Men are not going to be looking for women for help. You're not going to go and confide in a woman. You know what I mean? Men are supposed to confide in the Lord. Men are not even supposed to be confiding in other men. You're supposed to confide in the Lord. So once you're confiding in the Lord, a woman might confide in you, because you're grounded. You know what's next. You know what to do. You know how to move. This wicked ass place. You know what I mean? I don't even think I want to, whatever. It's not a big deal. But yeah, there. You think at that time we're gonna be arguing back and forth when a woman's coming to you begging you for protection. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel, let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. So you think she's gonna be trying to argue with you in that day? You think she can be mad at you if you have more than one woman trying to, be saved through you? Fuck no, because they're all just trying to get in and get saved, man. But don't save her. She don't want to be saved. In this wicked ass society, you don't save these bitches, man. Well, on that day, they're going to want to get saved, man. Hey, really, it's all up to you, man. It's through the spirit that you save some of these bitches, bro. You know what I mean? But who cares? The point of the matter is there's no back and forth arguing, man. And you, and also as a man, especially as a man of the Lord, you know your worth. There is no back and forth arguing with these peasant, these beasts, really. 2/3 of Israel mentality or beast mentality, have a beast mentality, man. Alright, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. There's no arguing with you. We're not arguing. It's just going to be chopping off heads. You know what I mean? And bloodshed. Simple as that. Isaiah 13:11, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, man, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. That's facts, man. Self-explanatory, man. You see this world we live in, everybody's all proud, high-minded, but they're doing wickedness, and on top of that, so they're proud in their wickedness, but the Most High is going to put that to an end, Isaiah 13:13. Therefore I will shake the heaven, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the breath of the Lord, Yahweh, Salak. Isaiah 13:12. This is the point. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Alright, so where did it say woman? Where did it say it would make a woman more precious than fine gold? It's talking about a man. Right now, a man's not even considered much in this society. The Most High is going to elevate a man, really the Israelite man. Okay, you so-called blacks and Hispanic and Native American men. Alright, the elect of you. The Most High is going to give you that shine again. Really that they see your glow. That's why in Isaiah 4 that these women are going to come running to you. Because they see that you have the wisdom, the knowledge, and they see it in your face. You know what I mean? So that's what's to come. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and earth shall remove it out of her place. Shalak, yeah. But that was pretty much the point right there. Yeah, man. You're going to have the wisdom. You're going to be stable in that time. They're going to notice that. They're going to smell that off of you, man. Well, obviously, the Most High is going to put a spirit on them to see that. But nonetheless, hey, the Most High is going to beautify his elect, man. He's going to give the elect spiritual powers in those days. And we won't have the bodies yet. But, before the destruction, before we get beamed up, some of the elect will be using spiritual powers, man, to get us certain situations. We have more military troops tracking you down, trying to get you, shooting you down, whatever the hell, man. The Most High just gives you lifts up a standard against them, man. When you least expect it, man. When you think all else failed, man, and you just hold the faith, and you think you're about to die, the Most High just lifts up the standard against Esau, man, just like that. You don't think people are gonna want to be around you? You don't think people want that covering, that blessing, that protection? Come on. Ecclesiastes 8:1. Who is as the wise man who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. So when you have that wisdom, man, you stand out. People, you're different. You know what I mean? Like, they tell you that you're different. You're too different. You know, it might not be a bad thing, it might not be a good thing, but who cares? It lets you know that you are doing, like, you know, you've changed, you know, because you're supposed to put away the old man, become a new man. And so people notice something about you that's not like the rest. You know what I mean? You know, that's not like the rest of what they expect of you to be. You know what I mean? So, um, and that's another thing. Proverbs 11:4. Maybe I should get this one. Let me get this one. It says, Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right. So you have it to where people are getting money on this side, and they think that's just gonna save them, but really and truly, that's not gonna save them, man. It's really the wisdom. It's the wisdom that's gonna save you. You know, I'm gonna back that up with this next precept, right? You think, you know, money is a defense, but at the end of the day, it's your spirit and what the Most High bestowed upon you to maneuver through this world, man. You know, the faith that the Most High gave you to do the work, all right, to endure. That's what's gonna save you out here, man. To be right, to strive to be righteous, to be sincere, to be meek. That's what's gonna get you out of this place, man. Not no riches, you know. Which is profit not in the day of wrath, and the Most High is gonna bring a lot of wrath, man, on the Israelites, Jacob's trouble, and the whole world. So Proverbs 22:1 says, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. I think there's another precept I could probably find. Yes, got it. Proverbs 8:11 says, for wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. You know what I mean? So let's read that again. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. So anything you can desire, you can't compare to wisdom. Because once you have knowledge and wisdom, man, you can apply that to anything, man, and multiply it, you know, exponentially, you know. So that's the beauty of wisdom, man, and that goes back to the Most High. And then that goes back to the Most High making a man more precious than gold. Why is that man more precious than gold? Because he had the wisdom. Alright? He applied himself. He proved himself to the Most High. So that wisdom's gonna try you as well. You're in a downtrodden position and state. Wisdom will try you, man. But you prove yourself to be able to deal with wisdom. And so, alright? And so you've been rewarded to be more precious than an element that people die for. You know, really you shouldn't, but you know, Most High is bad like that, man. We tried through the fire, you know, what does it say? As gold is tried through the fire, right? And that's why you're gonna be more precious than gold. You'll try it, you know? And with that mentality, you keep moving. You don't care. If anything bad happens to you, keep it pushing. You focus on the Most High. All things are of the Most High, good or bad. So if bad things happen to you, you know, you praise the Most High. If good things happen to you, you praise the Most High. Okay? Because ultimately, He's the one that's going to be blessing you and saving you out of this upcoming destruction. You're a man of the Lord. You're not worried about no petty bullshit, man. You're on a mission. So if people want to leave you, give you ultimatums, cut you off, fuck them, they're lost. And even if you did fuck with them, you get them back in the kingdom. You know what I mean? That's just the mentality you gotta have. And with that, I like to say, all praises and glory to God, Bashem Shai. Hope you're edified. Shalom.